Hello all, hope you all are doing well. Though this pandemic is very tough for everybody to sustain and work from home, but still it gave all of us an opportunity to learn and to work from home and stay with our family members near and dear. So without wasting time, let's start the tutorial. The tutorial today is on option payoff. So before starting the option payoff in Excel, let me tell you a little bit about option. I cannot describe all the things in this tutorial about options, but still a little bit of concepts been required to start with the payoff in Excel. So first of all, everybody knows that there will be two types of option. There are two types of option. One is call options and the second one is your put option, right? So in call option you can take two positions. One is long position, which is ideally called as buy, and the second one is like your short position. At the same time also you can in put also you can have a long position and you can have a short position. Now what happens in call, if somebody is taking a long position, he is getting the right of buy, and the person who is taking a short position or sell position, he has the obligation to sell, right? At the same time in put it is just opposite of call. There the person who is taking a long position, he has the right to sell, and the person who is taking a short position, he will be having our obligation to buy, right? So these are the two things. So let's start with the tutorial. But before starting the tutorial, there are something we need to understand and we need to remember, right? Like the first thing what we need to remember is, like, if you are taking a long position or short position in call or option, call or put, doesn't matter, but you need to think like you are with which kind of trend, you are paying the premium or you are getting the premium, and the same time, like, what is the premium amount and what is the strike price you have chosen, right? So first of all you need to understand like what is the strike price. I mean, you have chosen the strike price, right? So what is the strike price? Then what is the amount of premium, right? Then the next thing is like how much is the premium, or already I have said the premium amount will be there. Then you are paying the premium or you are getting the premium, that is important, right? So that the payoff will be in the positive side or starting with from the positive side or the negative side, that it can be mentioned by understanding like whether you are paying the premium or you are getting the premium. Okay, then the next is like you are with which kind of trend. It is important to know like you are with which kind of trend. Like when you are taking a long position in the call, you are with the bullish trend, and if you are selling the call, then you are with the bearish trend, right? At the same time it would be a reversal in case of put. What happens in the put? In put, when you are taking a long position, you are taking a long position, that means you are with the bearish trend. In put, if you are taking a short position, you are with the bullish trend, right? So why it is important to draw the payoff. It is important to know like you will be in a profit, you will be in loss, or what. So this trend understanding is important. Okay, so let's start the tutorial. Okay, so as I have said, the price we do need here to calculate is first of all premium. So I'm taking an hypothetical situation where, let's say, the amount of premium is so for each, like call and put, buy and sell, everywhere I'll be taking the same example so that it will be little bit easier for you people to understand, right? So let's say the premium amount is 10 rupees, whatever the stock may be or whatever the underlying may be. Let's say you have taken XYZ any share, and the premium you are going to pay is 10 rupees, right? But it is observe that the price of the share, the market price of the share can be increased, can be decreased, so it would be in a fluctuating mode, right? and the strike price, let's say you have chosen is, let's say it's 50 rupees. It's 50 rupees. So if the strike price is 50, strike price you have to choose, right? The price, strike price is 50 and the premium is 10 rupees. Then what would be the call's premium and all? What is the call's value? That's what you need to understand first. Then you can go to the payoff part. Okay. So here, let's say the strike price moves from, let's say 0, then it can increase in an interval of 5, then 10, let's say you can take like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also, right? So just to make it simple, I have taken an interval of rupees 5. Okay, let's say the price can increase I'm saying, right, up to 100. Okay, so 0 to 100. So let's start the diagram of payoff diagram of your long call. Okay, as I have said, you need to understand first what is the premium amount it has been given. The strike price is already you have chosen like 50 rupees strike price. This one is your stock price. Sorry, I have written strike. It will be your stock price. Now you are taking a long position in the call. Just let me highlight it. If you are taking a long call, then you are with a kind of bullish trend. Why I am saying it is a bullish trend? Because you are thinking like the price will be increasing, right? If the price will be increasing, then only you will be getting a profit. Now let's say there will be two people, as I have said, one is buyer and another one is seller. So when the price will be less than of the 50 rupees, the price, let's say at 40 rupees I am taking, the price is 40 rupees. That time the call, the person who has taken the long position in the call, he will be having the right, that right to buy. So right, if somebody is having the right to buy, see the market price is 40 rupees. I'm taking the example of 40, right? The market price is 40 rupees and you have had a contract of 50, right? 50 with the option seller. Now if price is 40, market price is 40 and you had a contract of 50 rupees. Now if you are purchasing with the contract, then you will be getting a loss of 10 rupees. So the already the stock is at a low price in the market, so why should you go with the contract? So you will be cancelling the contract. I mean, you will not be exercising the contract. What you will do, you can purchase it from the market at a low price. So that's what happens in case of long call. If the price, I mean the stock price is less than of the strike price, the option holder, I mean the option buyer will not exercise the price because he can get it at lower price at the market. He will not exercise the option. So after it increases, I mean the price increases from more than of its strike price, then only he will be getting a kind of interest of exercising the option, right? So up to 50 there will not be any increasing of the price, I mean any exercising of the option, right? So by using simple formula like maximum and minimum, we can calculate it, right? So let's calculate the options value, or you can directly calculate the profit also by using it. Okay, so here I can take the formula like maximum of what? Maximum of stock price. I can take this one, stock price minus strike price. Stock price minus strike price. Here I can put another bracket. Maximum of stock price or strike price, or without bracket also you can write it like this, stock price minus strike price, or 0. Why it is so? See, if the price, I mean the market price, stock price is less than of the strike price, then it will not be exercised. So the value will be 0, right? When the stock price, like let's say 10 rupees, stock price is 10 rupees and strike price is 50 rupees. So the the option holder will be getting a loss of 40 rupees. So there he will not be exercising his right. So the value of option will be 0. So when there will be negative, it would be 0. So here I have taken this. Now to make it, drag and drop up to 100, what I'll do, this strike price C3, I can make it, write it a dollar in between so that it can be static, it will not move, right? So let's drag and drop up to this. Okay, so this would be the value. But one thing you didn't mention here, like if you are with a call long call, then you will be getting a premium or you will be paying a premium. That is more important, right? So when you are holding a right, you are paying the premium. So when you are paying the premium, that means you already in a negative 10 rupees. You have paid the premium to the option seller. So here, if this is options value, but when I'll be calculating the profit diagram of you, as you have paid already 10 rupees here, so what I can do here is like it would be the options value minus the premium you have paid, right? Premium is 10 rupees. So I can put a dollar in between so that it would be static, it will not move. Okay, now I can drag it up to 100. So you can see here at this level, I'm just highlighting it. At this level, see the strike price is 50. Okay, great. Then the stock price is increased from 0 to 50 to 55, 60, maybe up to 100. So at this price 60, what happens? Your stock price is 60 rupees and your strike price is 50. So 60 minus 50, that is equal to 10. So you will be getting a profit of, or the option value will be 10, right? But already you have paid a premium of 10 rupees. So 10 rupees minus 10 rupees, that would be equal to 0. So this point will be called as your break-even point. So when the price increased up to 60, if you have paid a premium of 10 rupees, then only you will be getting a break-even, where you will not be getting a profit or loss. There will be no profit and no loss, right? Now let's draw the FAF diagram of it. Okay, so I'm just selecting this, then I'm going to insert. There you will be getting a line chart. You can click on any line chart. Okay, just a second. It would be looking like this. But see here, the intervals are like 1, 2, 3, 4. But did I select intervals of 1, 2, 3, 4 like this? No, I have selected 5 intervals like 0, 5, 10, 15, 10, 20, 25 like this. So what I can do is I can change, okay, or select the data. Okay, great. Then here I can click on edit. Okay, then I can select this. Okay, so then press OK. Here it would be looking like this. See, this is your payoff diagram, and this one you can rename the series like it is long call. It is long call. You can rename it or you can let it be like that. But you have to remember is the call options or call long will start from the negative, because you already have paid a premium of 10 rupees. So it would start like that, from the negative side. So from this side it would be, towards this side will be loss, and if the price will be increasing, you will be getting a profit. So the profit side is open, profit side is unlimited. If the price will be up to, let's say, 5,000, 10,000, whatever it may be, there is no upper limit, but the lower limit is 0. So when the price will be less than of 50, you will be having options value equal to 0. If the price will be more than of 50, then your options value increases. Okay, option value increases, and you will be getting starting getting the profits. Okay, great. So this is what is your long call. Okay, go to the same example. The price interval of stock is from 0 to 100, interval of rupees 5. So I am pasting it here. Okay, the premium amount will be same, so I have written it like premium is 10 rupees, strike price is your 50 rupees, and it's a payoff diagram for the short call. So you just remember one thing, when the buyer will be exercising his right, I mean the option buyer, right? You can say call buyer, call the person who has taken a long position in the call. When he will be exercising his right, then only the option seller will be having the obligation, I mean they will be selling it. So here in the previous case, in the long call, what we have seen is up to 50 he is not wishing to exercise. If he is not wishing to exercise, then the counterparty, he cannot sell, right? If the buyer is not ready to buy. So what happens here also, the price, I mean the short call up to 50 the value will be 0. But one thing you need to remember here, when you are taking a short position, maybe in call or put, you will be getting a premium. Okay, so I can mention here, you can get a premium, you will be getting a premium. Okay, so premium of how much? Premium, we have taken example of 10 rupees. Okay, so here I can take the formula like minimum of yes, strike price minus your stock price. But please remember, you have already got the premium, so you are with a profit of 10 rupees, you already got a premium, so that premium amount should be added with that. So premium amount is 10 rupees. Now I can put a comma, and the value will not be 0 because you already have got a premium of 10 rupees. So either the value will be something negative, or maybe that premium you have got 10 rupees. So here I can put the dollar sign just to make it static. So $28 and D29, and here also. Okay, now I can close the bracket. Okay, so see, when the price is 0, the option buyer is not going to exercise his option, I mean his right. So option seller cannot sell his stock, so the premium he has got, that will be his kind of profit, I can say. Okay, or this will be a profit diagram, better I'll write it here. This is a profit cell. Okay, so now I can drag it up to 100. Now let's come to this point 60. Already we have taken the same example. Okay, right? Now here what happens in 60, if the price will be increasing, already I have said when you are taking a short position in the call, you are with a kind of bearish trend. That means you are expecting the price will not be increasing. If the price will increase, you will be getting a loss. So you have chosen a strike price of 50. Just let me highlight it. You have chosen a strike price of 50. Now when the price will be increasing, then let's say 55, then 60. Here in 60 you will be getting a loss of 10 rupees. How much it is? Loss of 10 rupees it is. Why so? Because the stock price is more than of strike price of 10 rupees. Okay, so you'll be getting a loss of 10 rupees. But as I have said, in short call you are getting the premium. How much is the premium amount? It is equal to plus 10. So plus 10 minus 10, it would be equal to 0. So this point will be called as your break-even point in case of short call. In the short call, this will be your break-even point. Now it's very simple. Just go to the diagram, then you can get the payoff. So I can go to insert, then click on line chart, then I'll be getting this thing. Again it happens like the previous one, like the data you have selected is not in the interval of 5, so I can select this. I can go to select the data, edit the data, then I can click OK. Okay, after pressing OK, here I can press OK. So this is the profit you will be getting. If the market price is less than of your strike price, the profit you will be getting is rupees 10, which is your premium amount. You can change the colors. Okay, it would be looking like this. So this much for this tutorial. In the next tutorial we'll be starting with put option payoff. Thank you.